My guest blogger is my friend Cameron, and I have known Cameron for about bit over 3 years, maybe 4 years. We used to work together. And Cameron, I love you, Cameron, from the bottom of my heart, and I'm so glad that I chose you to be my guest vlogger. He's so lovely and kind and compassionate and so funny and very, very talented. He's a designer and photographer, and he's brilliant at that. Clumsy as all shit. He broke my couch. Still love him. You know, he's just one of those guys that you hope to know for a very long time. And we really do consider him part of our family. And, you know, I don't know where I'd be without him in my life. So, without further ado, here is Cameron.
Hello everyone, my name's Cameron and I'm going to be your guest vlogger for Fridays on The Realvolution. I am nervous, but really excited to be a part of this, so thank you Carla for inviting me to join the channel for a couple of weeks. This first week we are talking about beauty, which is something that I tend to struggle with a fair bit. Having just finished a degree in design photography, I have come to terms with the fact that beauty is pretty much a product which is produced and packaged and sold for a profit. I try to distance myself as much as possible from that area. Warping people's expectations of what they should look like is not really something that I want to be a part of. I guess you can say that I try to find beauty in things that are a little bit more realistic, but I don't want to make this video about photography, so moving on. Growing up as a fat gay kid in a pretty small city, I had no idea where I fit into at least what I thought was the ideal male beauty, which I thought was a skinny, hairless guy. And I felt disgusting. That was until, I guess in my late teens, through the internet, I found communities which glorified my body type, I guess you could say, which I'll be speaking about more in more detail next week. But I certainly felt like I was beautiful. I felt validated. But all those years of feeling like I wasn't beautiful, I became reliant on who I was inside. And that's what got me by. And it went the other way as well, in looking to connect with people or even just communicate with people there, who they were inside, which, call it inner beauty if you want. That was always so much more important. I really connected with what Shan said earlier this week about the word beautiful being used way too much like the word love is used way too much. And I think I'm the same way. I like to reserve words for what I think their true meaning is. And I feel quite lucky to be able to say that I've got some people in my life that I consider to be absolutely beautiful people. But I've got one more point to make, and that is about the intersection of inner and outer beauty. If you judge beauty, whether your own or other people's, based on being thin or having nice hair or skin or teeth or whatever, you are in no way a beautiful person. No amount of makeup, the way that you do your hair will make you an attractive person in my eyes. So to sum things up, I'm a fat, hairy gay dude, and I think I'm a pretty beautiful person. Once again, thanks to Carla and everyone at The Revolution for having me. Next week's a free week. If you have any questions for me in the meantime, just send them through the normal links and attention it to me. I'll see you next Friday.